work on pony show trivia for BABSCon.
Love your glimmy.
So Saturday morning, we got up at 6:30 and walked all the way down to this lovely little donut shop.
The breakfast. It was good.
That's your responsibility now that you're here.
Already hard. But we got a donut, and then I'm getting another one of these pie cheese.
And then I had the California omelet with bacon and turkey and avocado. So good. And then we have the ribbon.
And yeah, the spicy sausage, Benedict. Yeah, both of them were really good.
We walked 15 minutes for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more like 20, but it was worth it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like so over there.
Hello everyone, welcome to this panel called AnimationAcross Equestria, which also talks about 2D or 3D animation. So this is one of the panels we can show one of our projects to come, how we can give some advice.
Left or right?
Okay, my name is Luximus. I am a silent 2D animator. I don't really do a whole lot of pony stuff, but I have a table in the vendor hall that's got stuff you can buy from me, drawn by me. Please come to my table and buy my shit. Thank you.
And then I am the Looney Turtle. I mostly do 2D animation with my little turtle mascot. The intro, he jumps out of the ocean.
Hey there, I am the Inverted Shadow. I primarily am a 3D animator. Specifically, I use Gary's mod for most of my stuff, and I've done quite a number of things, not just My Little Pony, but several other sorts of, what's the word I'm looking for here, like cultural or fandom sort of stuff.
Pop culture stuff.
Let's go with that. And I primarily use Gary's mod, but I've also been trying to branch out into source filmmaker, even though I'm not particularly very good at it. But I still do enjoy what I do, and it's nice to be here for all of you again.
Hello, nice to meet you all. And once again, I am EG Studios. I'm specifically mastering into 2D animation and hand-drawn animation.
Hello, I am the ACLP Films, and most of the things I've been doing is 3D animation. And I decided, you know what, I should try going with the MOP and do all animated stuff though. And then, yeah, as of now, I've been doing most of the My Little Pony content, all those stuff. I think if you have any other questions, you can drop by and ask one of us. And yeah, it's already 11 a.m. and I would like to say thank you so much for coming.
Day 2 of convention, and we're still rocking and rolling. We went out to breakfast this morning. We went to a panel this morning about animation. And then I bought 2 new plushies. One of BABSCon's mascot, who I already technically have, but it's a different shape, so I'm excited for my collection. And then I actually got a Vancouver pony, so I'll have to show you them later. Fox ran them up to the room and got a battery pack. But yeah, just me and Glim hanging out. And that's her circle sticker. We met our friend yesterday, and he was so nice to show us the sticker. And I commissioned 2 pieces of art, one from Lightning Bliss, which I'm super duper excited for, and then also Red Palette. Follow our pony pages and my YouTube, and I don't know. We had a lot of fun so far today. Hi.
Panelists, CGs, welcome to this panel of PonyTube, NewFaces of content creators, which we'll talk about, which is a Q&A panel, which will be talking about how we do our contents, give some advice, and also for the new creative content creators and the new community guests, people who would also take our words and how you can do your content and share and obviously give some behind the scenes of how we were working. So we have some new digital artists, new magicians, new community guests like voice actors, and new animators, of course. And some of the new faces who haven't been to BABSCon before. So first off, we can start from our right.
Ronan2081. I'm a digital artist and animator that I work on demon art and post and help content creators do videos, animatics, etc. like that. I'm on Twitter, but I don't know how to do this myself.
It's a bit tricky to get her to stand, but she's so adorable, I just have to have her. I have Twitter. I make noises and apparently people like it. Basically, I'm a voice actor. I also do some singing in the fandom, and I do also some streams on Twitch, where that is called Chill and Chat, where I have other content creators in the fandom just actually having a chill and chat. We talk about everything from ponies, transformers, what did you have for lunch last week, or the great cosmic question of why are we alive?
Alright, hello, my name is Derbs, Derbs456, you can call me Derbs. I am a live streamer on Twitch. I am also a cosplayer account, Brony Knights of Lair. You might have seen me around praising the Sun Princess. I still need to find Celestia, gosh darn it. As of right now, I am doing a charity event on my Twitch. I'm helping out St. Jude. I was going to end this Easter weekend, but I'm deciding to extend this because why not? But other than that, yeah, you might see me around twitch.tv/456. My socials will be right here.
My ACLP Films, ACLP Films. I am a 3D animator, mostly use Source Filmmaker just for making animation for the My Little Pony characters, either G4 or G5. And what can I say? Oh yes, I am known for creating the bona-fide version of Squid Game and cheering up Twilight Sparkle, cheering you up, which was one of the things I've done for mental health. And yeah, I've been doing this just to entertain people. And there's a lot of things that I would have projects to share also. I'm also doing more onto motion capture, which is my new feature. And yeah, doing more comedy skits and stuff. And currently now have, I said at HarmonyCon I have 61,000. Now I have 71,000 subscribers. Yep.
That's pretty sick. My name is Rarity. I do music, and I do mostly pony music, and so that's pretty sick. I do a lot of stuff that has like pony chops and instrumentation, and yeah, I really kind of do on the scene, working with a lot of different other new musicians and stuff like that. It's been really fun. Mostly utilizing YouTube and having like some success on there, as well as like Twitter. But you can kind of find me anywhere. You'd find me. You'd find music like Spotify and stuff like that. So yeah.
Remember only, I am the content creator that manages YouTube. For example, I am the CEO of the Consultation, a little pony that I have been furniture release for more than 5 years. And I keep myself informed with the modern pony news for all of Latin America and the world as well. Well, it is my great achievement that I will continue on with everything. Thank you. This is my best experience for modern pony news. The YouTube channel for bring news for content.
Can I answer you guys' questions, or we can? Any of you have any questions to us about how you can start content creations? Give some improvements and some advice. Any questions? Feel free to start answering. We'll start answering some questions from you. All right. Start.
Doing your own stuff is, as animators, music makers, that's usually what they do in the start, as far as I know. And that helps because then you can build your experience until you start working with others. So when you feel you're ready, you feel confident to work with someone else, and it would be fun, not just for you, but for the other person as well, that is when I would recommend going to work with others, unless you're already joining somebody else who has a casting call where they need animators, drawers, voice actors, or musicians. If anyone is asking for people, audition. Just audition. It doesn't matter what you do, audition, because you're gonna get a lot of rejections, but when you get an acceptance, that's mwah.
I can also apply that for a gaming content as well, because usually, let's say if you're reviewing games yourself, then If you want to review games with another creator out there that does the same way, it just like what Flitter says, you just gotta work with them.
Remember to be understanding that if they say no, accept the no because they are busy, or maybe they figure out that they don't have time due to other stuff. So it's like, it would be awesome if it happens, but if you get a no, then please, be professional.
Usually, when it comes to collaboration, usually I just have to be patient, very patient when it comes to working with other animators, like, or doing some YCH or commissions. So, the only thing is just to be patient and always have a good connection, try to create a friendship with one of the.
Creating friendships with co-collaborators is joining communities, like specifically on like Discord. Like we kind of talked about Prince whatever. Like there is a established community there. Like, and you can establish yourself in those communities of whoever those collaborators that you want to be with. And like that's kind of what I did, to be honest. And like I think like being in those communities and establishing yourself there and like showing your art, showing your creations, showing your music, like is a good way to establish that you know what you're doing, that you're part of the community, and then like moving from that, you can probably like start asking people to collaborate, and that's kind of what I've done. So.
Go ahead.
For content creating as PonyTubers, what are your thoughts on expanding content outside of OP? I understand that I think some YouTubers have done content that is an OP, whether it's stuff about games or movies or TV shows or whatever. How do you feel about like expanding into stuff that isn't just MLP content?
I could answer that one as well. That of course I don't really do much pony content out there, but if branching out of it still, while still having my OC out as like a PNG tuber, VTuber, and I'm still playing games that are outside of the fandom type thing. It just feels nice to at least try something new out of it, because I don't just branch into that. And like, let's say I would be playing Payday 2, playing some interesting mods I could find out there, or I would say, what was that one game? VR chat, I could be using a different model that are just outside of the fandom. I could be talking with different people from there. If you feel comfortable with branching out of the fandom, with like trying out other content like that, but you're still in this type of thing, feel free to do it.
You want your community that will follow you and enjoy the things you do. I would also recommend listening to them, like if they want more pony, or if they want more other stuff, or maybe even combine them. Like say you would have your pony model in VR, but playing another game with that pony. Also, maybe it would look weird with a pony with a giant gun, but we also have whole Equestria. So don't be afraid to mix it up and have fun. Just make sure that YouTube is a bit weird, so make sure to mark your content properly in case, because if you have pony and war, then YouTube might be like, is this made for kids?
Oh yeah, I know YouTube is really dumb about that stuff.
This is why I mostly focus on Twitch more than YouTube right now, as it makes me feel more comfortable of like, okay, I don't even have to record anything. I just go straight in. I just do what I gotta do. Talk with my viewers. It feels way more easier than that.
Also, the newest thing about Twitch is that all the streamers are Tamagotchis, that you make sure that they drink water when you redeem stuff.
Yeah, they have those points and all that.
So that's really fun.
I think like you see some other VTuber streamers out there that have like some redeems that you could throw stuff at them, like apples and whatever the heck you throw at them. You can legit throw them, or you could drop something. You could drop a pie on top of their head or a box to cover them. It's just so interesting that Twitch has some extensions to basically accommodate with what you want to do with your streams to make it more interactive type of way. That's what's pretty interesting about it. You go ahead.
So how do you stay motivated and on task as a content creator between projects? Because I'm just gonna share a bit of a personal story. I'm working on my 3rd video, and let's just say that, you know, because I'm also in grad school, what's been going on is I've been kind of pushing it back because I've got other obligations, and before you know it, it's been half a year and my final draft is still kind of sitting there waiting to be recorded. So, you know, with that in mind, if you guys have any experience and advice as far as how to stay on task and making sure that the project gets done on time, especially since like YouTube is very much self-driven where you don't have
honestly, I think it's because that I feel like procrastinating, it really sucks doing that. And I would have to say that, like, if you really want to get back to what you need to do, I'd say you would make yourself like a weekly planner of what you want to do to remind yourself of, like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to work on, this is what's due. I spend more time on one day with my schoolwork, and then the rest of the days, if you have the free time for that, then you would be able to work on other projects such as your streams, your YouTube videos, whatever, music, anything like that.
You kind of have to examine your why, and I think like a lot of the times when it comes to like pony creation, like the why doesn't always hold up, and I think like especially like when we talk like pony and name only kind of stuff, like we tend to, I think in my eyes, like for myself only, like I lose motivation. So like to answer the question before that, like when it comes to like creating things outside of MLP, like I don't have a desire to do that because of how much motivation I get from just MLP alone. So I think examining my why is like, can I somehow funnel the brilliance and magic that I get from the show into something creative and communicate it to those that can also love the show through my creations? And like that's kind of like what motivates me, and like the reason that I do everything is like through that funnel of like, that's a necessity for me. It's like the only thing I like enjoy doing. And so like when you find like that, I think it's like it's a main line to staying motivated.
Let me make it simple. Yes, when it comes to my motivation, yeah, usually it really depends on, for me, with the fans and what the audience wants. And yes, the more you keep on making the videos, the more usually you get proud of. Yeah, usually you have to be proud of your contents, even though it's low or high. Yeah, what motivates is making what the fans really want, and what. Yeah, usually when I look at the comments, they're asking for so many requests for this specific series or something, or modify something. So usually, the fans can actually, and also the views of one of my videos actually also kind of motivates me, because usually you have to, trying to beat the YouTube algorithm, like putting up the tags, the titles, the custom thumbnails. Yeah, so I just keep on, whenever I'm done with a video, I just continue with another animation right away. And then, but sometimes I used to get burned out when I get lazy, or when I have to prioritize with my family, or even I mostly go on VR chat and hang out with my friends who I do care for. But usually I had to prioritize with something.
Sorry about that. But as what he said as well, and to also add up to what he said about like knowing your research, you also got to know your audience as well, because I know that sometimes with YouTube comments as well, they would also have to criticize about the subject matter and stuff like that. So again, research, knowing your audience, it's a major key.
What I want to say is don't fall into that trap where you're only looking to others when you're making stuff. Your motivation comes from what motivates you. If you're not having fun working on something, then stop. Take a second look at it, take a break. Sometimes you have to take a break, because real life or other stuff. The thing is, your content will come when it comes. And the people who wants to see it, even if they would like to have it yesterday, they're still going to be happy when you do upload it 3 weeks later or half a year later. The thing is, make the things that you want to make. And the people who like likes it will come. So have fun.
I guess, have you ever had to pivot your channel if you've done YouTube or anything? I've been messing around on YouTube for 10 years, and I jokingly did a challenge in like February for no fast food. I went from like barely 50 subscribers, now I have 600, and I don't know what to do because I don't want to do a weight loss channel. I just want to do our pony vlogs and keep, I mean, that's what we like doing. We just post our vlogs when we go to different conventions, so.
Also, do what you want to do, and the people who likes it will come. You don't have to do everything that's trendy. Trendy can help you get a boost, but you don't have to do it. You do what you want to.
I mean, it was fun, but I don't want to do it again. Like, that was a lot of work, man.
Yeah, but it is a lot of work. Everything, every video, every project is a lot of work, but it's work we like. So do what is fun.
Yeah, when it comes to trend chasing, usually when it comes to me as an animator, I usually just pull up looking at all these memes and trendings, and then I wanted to like recreate them as a pony-rific version, like what I did with Sad Cat Dance meme, Butcher, and make your own kind of music. Usually they may boost, but they're. I was thinking about if this video is gonna blow up or not, but it really depends on your audience and
How do you know?
what has been trending. It's either either new or old or something.
Do you know who your audience is? Like, is there some secret?
Yeah, most of my audience is most of my audience are just mostly the MOP audience, but well, it really depends on the statistics. I look at the statistics. I mostly have subscribers coming from Squid Game MOP edition, which mostly more people wanted to have pony-rific versions or make another recreation, but it's best as pony-rific.
You know, that's here. I need to give out a question for you. What was your favorite meme animation video you've done?
Oh my goodness! Never had that question for a while. I have plenty of those, so I can't rely on the most viewed video, but I think it's the make your own kind of music meme. I don't know why. It's just when that looks as the dash in the street in the.
You're not gonna sing it.
Take your time. I think like on the second question that you asked, like how do you know your audience? I think it should be
Yeah.
intentional ahead of time. I think like you should kind of like understand like what you want to give to the world and kind of like maybe make a picture of that type of audience in your mind while you're making it. And I think like that kind of helps me quite a bit. Like if you don't like EQG, you're probably not gonna like my music type of thing. Like I kind of know that's the audience, like which allows a lot of crossover for me too, like to other animated, Western animated type of material. So I think like, yeah, like kind of being like, all right, this is kind of who I want to make music for, or whatever you're doing, make videos, make music, make art for, like when you're making it, like I think helps establish like that's kind of the audience that's gonna like actually like want to cling on to it. So
Thank you.
Any other questions out there? Go ahead.
What do you think is the hardest thing about establishing yourself as a content creator?
What is the hardest thing to establish yourself as a content creator?
Making an OC.
Creativity. It's that difficult.
Oh yeah.
Being unique, I think that's what's making it a lot more difficult because of course again, getting back to the whole trending thing, yeah, there are trending stuff, but it's just gonna be the same thing and all that, and to mention about being yourself and all that. Yeah, it takes a while to figure out what you need to do. It's just, it's just, creativity. I don't have that. I've taken art classes. What am I doing?
Well, then when the lack of creativity pops in, that's also my OC Flitterchris that you guys, my OC Flitterchris. I had like 5 different characters in mind when I was trying to make my own OC like 5 years ago. had no idea because I don't know, am I a unicorn, am I a zebra, am I earth pony, what am I? I have no idea because I literally have no clue. So I asked a friend of mine back then, WWW, like, hey, can I bounce some idea off you because I'm having issues choosing a name and finding a pony OC because I want to have one. It's kind of what people get to know you as. It kind of becomes your trademark, your face, everything. And we sat down and talked, like, I know I wanted a yellow pony because yellow is one of the and we sat down and found stuff back and forth, and when I kind of understood more and more about the different races of ponies, I felt like, no, I'm not really a unicorn because I don't feel I have the mental capacity because of my ADHD, blah, blah, blah. So unicorn was out of the house. And then earth pony are always, also, yes, I am pretty stubborn, but I'm weak. So I didn't feel the earth pony would fit either, so ended up like default being a Pegasi. And the hair kind of came later, but it's a pretty unique one actually. I haven't seen anyone else with that style, but I really like blue and green, so they kind of match together. And then it was like, okay, we have a face, that face needs a name. What am I gonna do? People were already calling me Chris because it's a short for my real name. So I was like, I kind of want a pony name, but I like the Chris as well because it's easy, because Norwegian names are hard. So he joked about, yeah, let's just call you Flitter instead of Flutter because you behave like Flutter. And I'm like, And then I had no say, everybody started using it, so I'm like, okay, fine. So sometimes your names get picked for you. Embrace it.
The rest is history.
Yes.
The hardest part of establishing yourself in the creative space is establishing your brand, as in what makes you unique, what makes you, well, you, like establishing yourself and set yourself apart from other creators is, I believe, one of the most important things and also one of the hardest things, because you always have to find what you're great at and what you specifically want to do. Now, this brand can always change and morph into other things, but to establish that thing first and then gain an audience with that brand is, I think, just very important. And yeah.
This here, it didn't have the orange patterns around it or the horn at all. All this was just the wings. It was still, my creativity was still craft, but I had the name, which was based off of the red versus blue character name tags as well. I mean, it kind of sounded like a Buggo name. I mean, I guess so. And then I decided to rebrand this one, and that's when oh, I should really use my old design as a little part of the backstory. And again, there's just sometimes where creativity may just reach out to you, and yeah, you'll be able to open its door to that. So just wanted to add that up.
One last thing, if you have a lot of trouble and getting stuck, there are great artists out there that are happy to help you create a balanced and good OC. For example, my cutie mark was made by Lightning Bliss. I was a blank flank for about 4 years until she helped me find something that I felt actually fit the character. That's okay. You can be a blank flank, that's fine.
I mean, the wings are the reason why.
I mean, a blank flank OC is pretty cool nowadays, I think.
Yeah, it's rare. So, don't be shy. You can ask for help or you can stay wherever you want.
Yeah,
and also have to be very simple. Be very simple too.
Yeah. Any other questions up there?
I just had one last thing on what you said in terms of like breaking in, and in terms of OCs and combining that. Like I use the same artist for every single thing I do. Their name is Flutter, the 3, and I commission the same artist all the time for every single video, for every single album artwork, everything, and it really establishes a presence of like, this is my OC, and like this is what my OC looks like, and this is how I'm going to establish brand messaging and brand presence. and positioning. And I think just generally working with the same creators and same people can help establish like what your OC kind of like is, rather than like going to like a bunch of different commissions and a bunch of different artists and kind of like convoluting your OC in people's minds. Like having a really good powering message through utilizing the same few creators, I think really helps a lot.
If you are making content, keep everything under one username, so people know where to find. I'm not saying use the username for inviting, I'm saying use the name for your Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, wherever. They need to find you, and if you have only one name, then they will find you everywhere. If you suddenly have 7 different names for 7 different platforms, then it's gonna be like, so have fun.
Yeah. You're scrambling so much here.
Yeah, for me, where I got the ACLP films, ACLP is just my initials, my full name initials, and films, I just usually focus, just use that randomly, films, because I do like make an animation that is kind of long, like I did to, like Squid Game and stuff. But I will definitely I'm still having a lot of projects that can be around 20 minutes or 18. So yeah, films, and yeah, people call me AC for short, and that's why I'm called it. Still be the writer, we call it ACLP films.
Yeah, so my name is Rari, and like it actually has more to do with RAR XD than it has to do, or RAR X3 with like rarity, but like I really did like the idea that I could combine the two and kind of make it a vibe. Like I really enjoy Rarity's backstory, and like I feel as though like I kind of like vibe with it. I'm kind of like coming from a background that I don't know if you like totally get, and then like trying to make something of yourself, I guess. And so like I think that kind of was a vibe. And then as well as like I've just been making like music for a long time, since the MySpace days, and so like RAR XD or RAR X3 has kind of just been the vibe. So
for me, this is my best creator for me, a journalist running for this camera. This my accomplish. This my best for I capture more information on blogging videos. For this part, for me, this is the best. Do you like Princess Luna? Raise your hand. Do you like Princess Luna? Oh, that's right. The fun has been doubled. It's right.
Add anything? If not, maybe we can ask questions.
Any shameless plugs of what you're working on right now, or something you're looking forward to in the next month or two?
I can start off. I'm currently working on an audiobook for Fiora the Tank Girl that is Phauxe and Krystal Sparkle. So I'm the narrator there. So we have 2 narrators. One, because we're gonna have 2 versions. They're a little bit different. So I would recommend listening to both. But for now, some of the chapters are free on YouTube on Shotgun Angel Productions. We are making original music, animations, social filmmaker animations, art, and of course the audiobook itself. And the books she has, you can actually buy the books in the vendor hall. There's someone else selling them right now for Fiora, since she couldn't make it here right now, or this year. This year, yeah. Other than that, I make music with Lightning Bliss as the Rainbow Orchestra, and of course I do some stuff here and there for other people and my own chill chats. So all of that are really fun, and I'm always looking forward to doing other collabs.
Currently, I'm actually working with Prince again. Thank you. But I don't think I could disclose what exactly it is. But yeah, just something big.
It's animation I'm going to be working on. Yeah, I also do animation. All thanks to this guy over here, making me add up to my schedule. Is like I said, I'm still continuing to. I am going to be extending my charity stream to help out St. Jude, the Children's Hospital. As of right now, we raised up like about $25 right now. My goal is like around 1,000 right now. And just so you know, if my first milestone, which is going to be $100, I'm going to eat a 2x spicy ramen. I decided. I decided to try. I wanted to try it out last time, like around a week ago. I tried out the 2x spicy ramen myself. I wanted to see how it is, and then so I could prepare myself for the stream if we ever make that milestone. I tried it out when I was in a Discord call. And my girlfriend, I was gonna call my girlfriend, because she was hearing me suffer so much. I ate the entire bowl without drinking any milk, without any water or milk.
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice?
It's acidic and it kills the chemical that activates the burn. Milk just.
I'll definitely keep that in mind once the charity streams comes up. I appreciate that.
It's got to be real lemons that you squeeze into, not the artificial stuff, the real stuff.
Nice.
Done that Pocky 1 chip challenge 4 times, and one time I ate 2 of them at the same time. It works.
Oh boy.
Geez.
List of, because I remove all the mental videos, so this time one of the plans is making the final POV of pony-rific video, cheering up Twilight Sparkle. I wish I could explain more detail, but it's about Twilight Sparkle having a nightmare and getting cheered up by the viewer. And I'm planning to make more mocap videos, like the Home Alone Ponyfied mocap. I've been working on the All of Us Are Dead Pony Edition, and then the League of Legends music video. I wish I'm going to be trying to do is the Everything Goes On music video. And then a Sunny Star about without her father as a dead pony video. And yeah, one of those I have here listed here. Yeah.
My only real shameless plug is that I'm playing 8:15 at Mayhem tonight.
Yeah.
And then my awesome girlfriend is playing after me. So if you'd like to check that out today, I'm also gonna be at the merch tables and selling my music and giving out free posters and stuff. So and maybe even stickers if you ask for it on the table. So just come through 8:15 at Mayhem.
I'd like to please watching YouTube videos for entertainment and watching My Little Pony Generation 5, the Generation 4 version is magic. I would like this for Generation 5 and watching My Little Pony make you mark.
My favorite pony.
Rainbow Dash. Favorite pony.
Rainbow Dash. Quick as possible.
That was the first thing that came up to you. Saying no hesitation. Alright then. I have a few of them. Fluttershy, Queen Chrysalis, and Princess Luna. As for Brony Knight Solar, that's Princess Celestia.
Oh.
For me, it's just Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy. That's, if you notice,
Respect.
if you notice in my videos, I've been choosing most of them in my. I don't know why. It's just they're the cutest.
Loyalty.
I really like Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Huzzah! I love Princess Luna! And this Sunny Star Sparkle, Chip Fight, and Easy Boom Boom. Yes! Yes!
We are going to go and try to pick up something. Hi.
Hey!
Am I too soon, or are you?
Yes, it is done. Here you go.
Thank you. Ooh. I love it.
Cute.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Enjoy.
Yeah. You're still too. I like it. Thanks for watching, and if you saw our live, you saw our next convention is going to be Windy City in Schaumburg, Illinois. Hope to see you there. And remember, you have the ability to be awesome. Bye, guys.